My name is Marilyn. I'm a targeted individual. I live in Kettering, Ohio. I have a large, very large hive of people connected to me. It's synthetic telepathy. They're not psychic. They are hearing my thoughts. They are seeing my thoughts. But these are not people with psychic abilities. And you cannot create true psychic abilities. They do not know me. They hear me. They can feel feelings. They can look at memories. But in no way do these people know who we are. They're projecting. They can't control you. They can mind control you. They will make decisions on how you think. They will make decisions on what you say. They will tell you what to look at because they're looking through your eyes. They will try to control your life. But these people are in no way important. These are losers in your county, in your state, in your country. You should not be afraid of them. They're essentially weak. Okay, so I wanted to talk about my hive. This is basically something that's happening to me. It may or may not be happening to you. They have connected to me a very large group of poor blacks who are psychotic, mentally deranged. These are people that have a criminal background with robbery, crack, distribution, theft, pedophilia, child molestation charges, rape, some of which have not been caught. Many of these men are rapists. I think, and I cannot prove, I think one or two of them might be killers. They are from Dayton, Ohio, and this is an area that is predominantly black where they come from. It's the west side of Dayton. The county is called Montgomery. And I live in Kettering, which is another city. It's right next to Dayton. What they're doing, these people, they're keeping their eyes closed so they can continuously look through my eyes. If they open their eyes, they won't see what I see. I believe this is what they say, that this is how it works. I'm sure that there are some cases where people are treated that with that kind of torture, where they are walking through a virtual reality with their eyes wide open, and that's very cruel, and you should report that to the police department. So these people are so poor, so pathetic, and so lazy, so stupid and crazy. They are so disgusting and vile. Many of them are not even taking a shower. Now, a perp actually is, there's about 4 perps that try to choose my words. And this has come out of their jealousy of me, wanting to be me, wishing they had a better life, wishing they had a life like me. They're so jealous of my life that they want to ruin it. They've made a collective decision to ruin my life because they're jealous. So they are delusional. They've created a strategy so they don't have to open their eyes and participate in the real world. Some of this they had said a couple years ago, because they've been hiving off of me for a few years. 3, 4, this group, I've been hived on for probably about 20 plus years. Most of the time I probably didn't even know it. So what they do is they strategize. These are the blacks. I don't believe that all brains culturally are the same. Everyone has their own evolutionary process, okay? I don't believe the people that evolved in Asia, Russia, the Caucasus Mountains, Europe, are the same brains as the people that evolved in Africa. I do not believe that the people that evolved in Africa are similar to the people that evolved, let's see, where else has this taken place? So we have multiple ice ages, we have Africa, we've got Asia, people that relocated to the Polynesian Islands. That's recent. Well, anyway, there's also all these other things that are scientifically proven. You're not going to tell me, and you're not going to prove to me that the mind of the African is the same as the mind of Russians. Okay? I'm not going to believe that. That's not hate speech. I mean, you can go on just about any kind of science channel and click on the internet, and the scientists will tell you this. There's something wrong with this. Okay? So, what the blacks are doing in the gang stalking, this is remote neural monitoring, synthetic telepathy, is that they don't want their perps to and their gang stalkers to see through their eyes. So what they do is they've closed their eyes for weeks. They barely open their eyes in a 24-hour period. And how do they do this? Well, they targeted welfare recipients, homeless people. They periodically give them housing in apartments in different locations in the area. And they are lazy. They lay there and they look through my eyes. They don't want to live their own life. So they're trying to create a new form of gang stalking. It's just ruining my life. But I have the ability to have a job, and I have a home. So I have people that love me, and I have friends. And of course, if I weren't targeted, my life would be much greater. It'd be amazing. I'd have an amazing life, and it would be so fun. I'd have so much fun. But unfortunately, that's not the case. So they are ruining a lot of my life because they won't open their eyes. So they're trying to figure out how to keep their eyes closed, sleep most of the day, live in a microwave hologram, and not do anything. And they assume that I will submit to something it's grotesque. It's criminal. And these are words that someone else are picking. These are people in the hive that are so sick and twisted and obsessed with me that they're trying to imagine what words I should choose. The people that are looking through your eyes, if you are a real targeted individual, you have people looking through your eyes. Okay? Period. Otherwise, you're not in the program. To qualify, and that's a perp picking that word, to qualify as a TI, you have synthetic telepathy whether you hear it or not. Okay? And that's the deal. There's no partial gang stalking. Either they choose to let you know that they're looking through your eyes or they don't. Assume that they are. If you believe that you're targeted, always assume that whatever you look at, there are several other people looking through your eyes. When you think of something, they see what you think. They hear what you think. You have no privacy. That's a targeted individual. You don't just get stalked. Okay? So there's all kinds of great websites and YouTube channels and great people that can explain it to you. And I will try to help you. And, let's help each other. 2020 is a good year. Let's try to get free. I'm quite tired of people picking my words. I want to get free from these losers. These are black Americans that are torturing me to death. I'm a black woman and I'm 49 years old. And I want to be free.